My name is Kate. Welcome to your Yoga Sculpt Flow. Forward fold. Allow your head to hang low. Allow the gravity to pull you down. Bring your right leg behind your left and allow gravity to extend your vertebrae, extend your spine. Exhale. Come back to center, switch legs. Bring your left leg behind your right. Forward fold, exhale. Breathe in, halfway lift, all the way up, swan dive, forward fold. Come back to plank, Chaturanga Tandasana, lower your body to the ground. Your elbows are next to your body, come up to baby cobra, uncurl your toe, maybe cobra, maybe upward dog, hips and knees off the ground and push back to downward dog. Pressing into your heels and your fingers, pedal your feet out. Open your right hip up, three-legged dog, and stack it above your left. And circle your right hip over the left, both sides, and open up to Wild Thing. And then come back to three-legged dog, and then place your right leg between your hands, come up to High Crescent. 5 presses, slow, high, press down and open to Warrior 2. Warrior 2 to extended side angle pose, open your top arm to give your ribs space and then straighten your front leg and triangle pose to the front and then switch to Priviratrika Konasana, revolve triangle, and then bring your back leg closer to the front, flat back, both heels are on the ground, parallel to pyramid. Pyramid open to Warrior 1. Breathe in, interlace your fingers, exhale, forward fold, melt your chest into the front leg to Humble Warrior, and then launch up to Warrior 3. Come to Shiva Squat to Warrior 3. Open back up to Warrior 3 to Shiva Squat. It's a great balancing challenge. Find a spot in front of you that's stable and lift your knee up to the front for one-legged tree and back to Warrior 3. Again, knee up and extend to one-legged tree and back to Warrior 3. And one-legged tree. And open your knee to the side for a hip opener. Couple times, and when you're ready, bring your back to Warrior 3, place your back feet to the mat, and pivot your feet to the side of the mat to Goddess pose. Rotate your torso around to warm your side body up, and lean over to your left side and then to your right. Come back to center. Exhale as you open. And then breathe in center. And open. Press up to star pose. Goddess to star. Press up, power up. And on the third one, interlace your fingers. Hinge from your hip forward. Fold into wide-legged stand. Allow gravity to pull you down. Release your neck, your hand, and open each side. Reach your arm up. Get ready for Skandasana. Warm your knees up. You can bring your hands up and then lean into your legs more. Just be careful with your knees, toes pointing to the ceiling. One more on each side. And then when you're ready, finish on the right side. Place your left arm on the mat, or your right arm on the mat, and reach over with your left arm for a side bend. Switch hands. Place your left hand on the mat and reach over to your right for a side bend. Walk your feet and your hand over to the other side. Your right toes pointing up, and reach your right arm above your head and switch sides for a side body stretch. Great. Then come to plank, to Chaturanga Tandasana. Keep your elbows next to you. Uncurl your toe, up dog to downward dog. And next, left leg lifts up to three-legged dog. Circle your hips around and open up to wild thing. Maybe circle your top arm around. Come back to three-legged dog on the left. Place your left hand between your hands and come up to high crescent pose. Open to warrior two. And on your next inhale, get ready for side ankle. Reach. And then straighten your front leg, triangle pose on the right, and then switch arms to the left. Privira Trikonasana. And next, bring your back leg a little closer for pyramid. Make sure both heels are on the mat, pointing to the top of the mat, and you're pulling forward instead of down, allowing your back and your hamstring releasing. And then place your back heel down, warrior one. Interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, exhale, forward, fold, melt your chest into the front leg for humble warrior. From here, lunge into warrior three. Balance, find a place on the earth that's stable. Press your little toes into the mat. And the front leg is microblend. Bring your right leg back and then come up to one-legged tree. Extend the lifted knee out to the front, warrior three, and then come into Shiva squat. Bring your back knee into your left front knee 3 times, and then turn the side of the mat for goddess pose. Inhale, bend both legs, and then bring your arms behind your head and reach your elbows to the right and to the left. Keep working. Make sure your spine is straight. And after 4 repetitions, start turning your torso with the elbows staying horizontal, making sure that you're working your obliques in another way. Inhale, exhale, forward to wide-legged stance. Allow your hands to come down. Maybe walk your fingers behind you for an inversion. And if crow is in your practice, you can practice this. Place your weight on your elbow, on your hands, and then bring your heels off the ground for another breath here. Come out of it slowly and get ready to come back. Legs back together. Stand up and hop the top of the mat. Inhale, forward fold, swan dive down to Tasana. Inhale, halfway lift. And walk or hop your feet back to plank, to Chaturanga. Do your Vinyasa up dog to downward dog. Press your fingers into the mat. From here, press your toes, bend your knees for wild tiger, and push forward back to plank. One more time. Try to do 5 total here. And then hold the plank and open into a side arm plank and hold for 3 more. You can bring your top leg forward to support you, or you can also lift it up for a more challenging option. If you want an advanced option, bring your elbow to your knee 4 times and then come back to center. Open to the other side. Right arm is supporting you. And then crunch right elbow to right knee. Come back to center. And then from here, come to elbow. Elbow to high arm. Flat back. Switch your legs one more time. Switch your hands, And then from elbow crunch, bring your knee to your elbow. Switch side. March left 4 times, and then come back to downward dog, and from downward dog, walk your feet up to tippy toes to the front of the mat. Come back to Tandasana. Inhale, forward fold, halfway lift, exhale. And this is your first part of the flow, so let's grab weights. So here comes the weights. Get a light version with your weights, and reach your arms up with the light weight and swan dive, forward fold. Exhale, inhale halfway, exhale forward fold, and then step back to plank and do a plank. Bring your knees down and then press up to cobra, to downward dog. Right leg lift up and bring it to three-legged dog, to crescent pose, and pulse here for 5 with goalpost arms. 4, lower, 2, 1. And from here, bring your leg back a bit from triangle to lean forward into your bent front leg, and then extend your tricep as you lean forward. Make sure your elbow is close to your body. Bring your shoulders back, chest out, and then come down lower as you come up. And then from here, lunge into warrior 3. Extend your legs back and your arms back, and just pulse your arms here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to warrior 2. Open both arms with the weight. And then from here, come to goalpost arms and curl your arms up with palms facing your face. Make sure your elbow is at 90 degrees, not sinking lower than your chest. Warrior 2 here. And then from here, bring your reversed warrior top arm over your head and pivot your feet, bend your legs, bring your elbow and your weights down to downward dog. Left leg lifts, bring it high plank to high crescent lunge, bring your weights up, goalpost arms, and now we close for 5, elbows, 3, 2, 1. Close as you come up, and from here, bring your feet closer and lean forward and extend your tricep and lean back. Curl your arms up, lean forward, up. Extend your arms, lean back, extend, curl, extend. And then when you're ready, allow the back leg to be on the ground, to pyramid pose. If you need a block, grab a block to support you. Otherwise, lunge into warrior 3 and pulse your elbows and your arms up. Exhale, come down to warrior 2, and we'll rotate our arms here. Palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up. Reverse warrior on the left. Reach your left top arm to frame your top ear, and then pivot, bring your weights down. You can plank and meet us in downward dog, or do your vinyasa, upward dog to downward dog. Hop your feet or walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale, forward fold, halfway lift up. Inhale, exhale, and then inhale up to sitting pose, Utkatasana, and then bring your arms up, and then exhale to lightning arms. Bring your arms back up with straight elbows. Bring back with your palms facing to your body. And then after 5, keep elbows, arms extended to the back, and tricep extensions for 5, 4, 3, 2, One, extend, and then when you're ready, bring your weights down. Walk or hop your feet back to Chaturanga Tandasana. Do your upward dog, and let's meet in downward dog. Right leg lift up, high crescent lunge, open to warrior two. Face the side of your mat, wide-legged stand, goddess pose. And from here, bend your legs and elbows and then press up to star pose, up. Press up. Few more times, press up, power up when you extend and squeeze everything in. Two more. And then from here, bring your weights behind your head and we'll do obliqueward side bend, elbow to your knee. You don't have to bring it all the way down. Make sure your spine is straight. And exhale as you come down and then bring back to center. Now lower your weights and just allow the weights to slide down on your legs. Keep working those obliques for 4 more, and then when you're ready, bring your arms up into goplost and we'll lift and press up for 8 more. Goddess to press up, goddess to press up, and then pivot, face the front of the mat. Chaturanga, lower your body, do your dog, and then upward dog. Left leg reaches up, bring your arms up to goalpost and just close your elbows for 5. And then when you're ready, open to warrior two, place your heel, back heel down, and we turn our palm to face up and curl up for 5 more, 8, and when you're ready, come back to reversed warrior, and then pivot your feet forward, and allow your hands to walk you into Skandasana on both sides. Start with the right, left, and you can keep your weights at your chest. You can go slow, and then when you're ready, pivot your feet forward. Chaturanga Tandasana, uncurl your toes, do your dog, and then let's meet in downward dog. This is the end of your first flow. Thank you for watching.